Hi everyone, today we will deal with an issue that often comes up in construction projects and it's not quite 100% resolved yet. And this is the intellectual property of consultants within the construction industry. Now, I have invested quite some time researching this matter and obviously I'm not involved with legal matters myself, so feel free to drop any comments or questions you have in the comments below, and remember to subscribe. Basically, there is one general rule that summarizes everything, and this is true almost anywhere around the world. Copyright law protects the expression of an idea, but not the idea itself. Meaning that you can use a publicly available concept into your own designs. Let's do an example. There is this interior designer that came up with a new idea and used it in a public gallery to cover a wall, providing sound insulation and at the same time incorporating hidden light sources. Now you come along the next day, you see this and you think, what a wonderful idea. Could I use it for my own projects? It turns out you can. So you pull up a chair, take out your sketch pad, pencils, and note down everything, run back to your office and recreate this new idea into your own new project. This is perfectly fine, since the idea itself is not protected and is publicly available for anyone to get inspired. What you could never do, it will be to copy the original interior designer's drawings into your own project. That is not allowed. So how exactly are the actual designs protected? Copyright law automatically protects consultants on their actual work, and that is their drawings, specifications, and the actual building. They have the rights of reproduction, meaning that no one can reproduce, copy the actual drawings. These drawings cannot be displayed, sent to anyone, or made available to the public. The expression of the idea, and these are the drawings, are protected, but not the idea itself. Now, discussing issues of intellectual property can go in two directions. We have a relationship between the consultant and the client, as well as between two consultants. Let's take the first and see how this involves the client and the consultant. After an architect completes the work assigned to him, delivers everything to the client and is paid in full, and this is important, there should be no additional claims by the architect. The actual work, this could be drawings, sketches, specifications, and what have you, is supposedly passed on to the client's ownership. Not entirely. The client cannot reproduce this work. They cannot use it, copy it, and use it for another project. They cannot claim that it belongs to them, that they produced this work. They cannot send this work to anyone else and cannot make it publicly available, cannot be displayed anywhere. Now there's a gray area regarding changes. Can the client himself, or by assigning the work to some other architect, make changes to the actual drawings, to the actual work produced by the original architect? Let's assume another example. You buy an art painting which immediately makes it yours, but you cannot claim that you made it. On the other hand, you can paint over it and change it, or even you can burn it if you want. So is this the same with the design drawings? In my opinion, it should be. But again, this is somehow a gray area, and the best way to overcome this possible issue is by preparing a good service contract from the start, specifically resolving this matter. And the same stands with the building itself. The architect wanted to cover, let's say, for example, the whole facade of the building with solar panels. But the client decides not to save on construction cost, and instead instead covers it with aluminum panels. This can create friction between the two, and if you ask me, both parties have a right. On one side, the building belongs to the client, and he can do whatever he pleases with it, right? Yes, but on the other hand, this will come out to be completely different from the original architect's design concept. And the only way, again, to avoid such kind of problem, is with a thorough initial contract. The other side of the issue is between two consultants using each other's ideas. This brings us back to the example we discussed in the beginning with the interior designer. As we explained, a consultant owns the rights to the means of expressing a concept, an idea, but not the idea itself. Therefore, anyone can recreate this concept, this new concept that was made publicly available. Anyone can see it, so very easily they can recreate it by recreating new drawings and specifications into their own actual designs. They cannot use or copy the original designs made by the first consultant. For instance, Nestlé came up with Nespresso, a great idea of putting ready-made capsules into a machine and instantly having espresso coffee. Great idea. 100 other companies copied this idea almost immediately with a similar design that follows the same concept in a different, unique way. So yes, ideas are public for everyone to get inspired and recreate them. Thank you for watching.